Next up into the stadium is Serbia. There's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you.
Well, 47 countries, 300 event days, and the best of the best have been whittled down to the top 0.5% in the entire world. This is the HYROX World Championships. My name is Lauren Smith, and alongside Greg Williams, we are going to be breaking you in to a staple of the World Championships, Greg. This is the Walk of Nations. And it's exciting for us as it is for those out on the floor.
Yeah, really, really exciting. Thousands of athletes here. They've worked super hard to get here. Like you said, it's 0.5%. The best of the best are here. They're really excited. They're pumped to go, and the atmosphere is absolutely amazing.
I mean, it's building to the first Elite 15 race of the season. That is mere hours away. But it's not just us two bringing you the broadcast this year. We do have two more members who can't wait to introduce themselves.
This is absolutely unbelievable. We're just getting ready for that parade down here, and you can hear it. Let's make some noise, everybody. The crowds are ready. This is beyond anything we've ever experienced, ever felt before. It is real.
The energy is insane. There are people from all around the world who love HYROX just as much as us.
Absolutely. So buckle up, everybody, and enjoy the show.
Well, they are going to have some fun down amongst the action, because as the teams are cruising around that incredible bowl of the Strawberry Arena now, I mean, the tension's palpable.
It is. It really is. We know we're in for some super exciting racing tonight. For the rest of the weekend, the tension is palpable, the noise is loud, the excitement is high. Yeah, really, really exciting.
To get to this point, Greg, we have come from 2019 in Oberhausen, Germany, and we stand here in the Swedish National Football Stadium, and people are filling the stands. It's mad to see how far the sport has come.
Yeah. It feels like every time we come back to an event, it's grown a little bit more. It's been made better and better. What HYROX put into these events is just incredible nowadays, and yeah, it's growing year by year by year.
And we can see the first of the countries enter the arena. There is a Team Australia. They are going to be a big old contingent here this weekend, because the APAC community, that is growing and growing.
Yeah, it's growing and growing, and the standard in Australia, we've seen ever since the very first event in Australia, the standard is really, really high. They're really well represented here. They're represented in the Elite 15, obviously, but yeah, great community over there in Australia.
Well, we know one Australian who's going to be super psyched to catch up with her countrymen and women. It's Jane.
On the floor with Australia right now, with two of Australia's absolute rising stars. I've got Ebony and Ivy from Melbourne, Australia. These are two sisters who are so lightning fast. Ivy, can you tell me, how much fun is it to be here in Stockholm racing with your sister?
Oh, it's so cool. It's a dream come true. Like, we always used to play sport together growing up, so it's amazing to be able to share the stage with Ebony, and hopefully we get a really good result at the end of it.
And Ebony, what would you say to little Ebony, little Ivy, if you would tell them right now that you guys would be walking out here at a World Championship?
Honestly, like, it is so surreal that we're even here, and to think that when we were little, we were pulling each other's hair and cutting each other's hair, and honestly, like, we just couldn't explain it. Like,
never give up on your dreams. You never know what's going to happen, so stay consistent and keep pushing, and you might one day get here.
Girls, the whole world and all of Australia absolutely love you. Go out there and do your absolute best.
Thanks, Jane.
Thanks so much.
Well, joining us in studio, celebrity chef, probably also pulling hairs and cutting each other's hairs with his fellow friends in Australia, Dan Churchill. Dan, you've been with the sport probably from the very beginning. What was your first touch point with HYROX?
Mate, it's funny. I remember 2021 in America. It was in New York City, but it was Jersey, and there was like 1,400 people. And I just remember, you know, Douglas and I sat down. He goes, "Mate, how do I make this thing a sport in America?" And here we are. Like this is exceptional. And you know, just those girls just talking about how proud we are to be here. Other side of the world, the sport is massive and it is only going to get better. And I'm, for one, a massive fan. I just can't wait to see where it keeps going.
Look, you are a big part of another big movement forward in the sport, which is going to be the cruise. I mean, it doesn't get much more exciting than an Elite 15 race on the ocean.
I know, it was a hard ticket for me to kind of say yes to. You get to go to 3 different countries, you're on a cruise ship, the Elite 15 obviously competing as well. I get to cook, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time.
Okay, if you're an athlete and you're preparing for Worlds, what are you cooking for yourself the night before the biggest race of your life?
So I typically always say keep it simple to what you typically always do. It's always going to be my spaghetti bolognese.
Oh.
Right? Unfortunately, I don't think I have everything I typically would have for that, but I'll keep it simple, nothing out of the ordinary. Don't want to have any digestion issues the night before the big race.
And you're racing yourself this weekend?
Mate, I am. Saturday morning, my partner and I, Eric Hinman, we're going to go doubles pro on Saturday morning, so I look forward to it. It's going to be a great time.
Right, well, we are going to let you get off, go see your fellow countrymen, enjoy the atmosphere of the Elite 15. We're going to head on down to Till on the floor.
All right, let me ask you, do you think Brazil is ready? Stay with me for a second. Brazil, are they going to go loud tonight?
Very, very loud, very, very loud.
How big is HYROX in Brazil these days?
From now on, it's the highest sport in Brazil. Forget the soccer.
Let's get them make some noise. Brazil, are you ready?
Okay, I'm in amongst it here with Brazil, and without a doubt, they have brought the most energy so far. Look at these people. This is the absolute spirit of HYROX right here.
Okay, whose idea was it to put Till and Jane down there together? We've lost them for all eternity. They're living the time of their lives out there.
Till, Jane and hundreds of Brazilians. What could go wrong?
Oh, here comes Canada. Canada obviously having a huge movement in the sport right now. We now have multiple races on that part of North America, and it's producing some incredible athletes.
Yeah, it is. We've seen, we'll see Cole Learn in the Elite 15 tonight. Frederick Dubé, he's raced doubles recently with him. He's really put in some impressive times lately. I know James Muscat working for HYROX. He's working over in Canada and he's growing it really, really well. There's a lot of excitement in the country about it.
With Colombia, Costa Rica, the lone athlete, having a post and a plaque in one hand. Let's head on down to the floor. I believe the Chileans are feeling the party.
Okay, I'm here with Chile, and I have Agustin.
Hi.
Agustin, you are the first Chilean to qualify. How does that feel?
I mean, it's amazing. I started racing HYROX 1.5 years ago, and this all started as a dream, and being able to perform in the biggest stages of HYROX is amazing. I'm competing in 2 categories, in pro solos, pro doubles with my partner, and this is a dream, and I hope I can repeat this each and each year again.
Awesome, we love it. Good luck.
Thank you very much, and saludo a toda mi familia, a los cabros, los quesillos, y a todos, los quiero mucho.
We love it. Thank you. Okay, I'm here.
Stephen Covington joins us in studio now. Stephen, you are a volunteer in HYROX ever since your very first race in Cardiff, and you've not missed a race in the UK and I since. What keeps you coming back?
HYROX is addictive, what can I say? I was hugely lucky to be able to go and volunteer at a Cardiff event, which took place just over a year ago, so 2025 in Cardiff. That's a special venue. So the Principality Stadium in Cardiff is an amazing place to go and participate. I think pretty much from the first moments I walked on that floor, I knew I was suckered. That's it. I'm with HYROX for the rest of my days. So whenever there's been an opportunity to get involved ever since, I've kind of jumped at it. And just look at us today. This is incredible, isn't it?
And this is your 13th volunteering role in the course of a year. That's amazing. What jobs have you been doing?
I've tried my very hardest to work my way around all the different stations.
Yeah.
I try to race as well. So whenever I go to a venue, I will race at that venue. And I do think that volunteering gives you an insight into that, into the stations, in a way that you just simply don't get by watching. You see little tips, you see little tricks. I love the burpees, I love the wall balls. So I've got 2 days of wall balls volunteering ahead of me today, this weekend.
Greg, how's your squat depth?
Good. See ya.
We know he's got good squat depth. Well, Stephen, thank you so much for joining us in studio and showing a little bit about what you've been up to. And honestly, if you had a message for other people thinking about volunteering, what would it be?
Oh, just do it. Just do it. You will not regret it at all. There is a role for everybody here, whether you want to go for the high intensity stuff like the wall balls, or whether you just want to help out on something like a water station. There is genuinely a role for everybody here. Once you step your first foot on the floor, I don't think you'll stop coming back.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your experience. Let's head on down to the floor. Colombia are in on the action.
This is incredible. The spirit's out here. Colombia's going absolutely wild. I cannot wait to see them bring the vibes down to the floor. Let's go, Colombia!
We lost both Jane and Till, and Greg and I are doing the rest of the broadcast by ourselves. Look, coming up, it is England. England, one of the principal markets in HYROX. What's behind that boom?
Well, there's a lot. I remember going to my first HYROX event in Birmingham in 2022. I think around 1,000 that day, and it's just grown and grown and grown ever since. London recently, I think we had around 40,000 athletes. It's been amazing. It is just so much excitement. It's exactly what the fitness community wanted. Everyone's got behind it. There's such a great community there. Yeah, fantastic stuff.
Let's head on down and check in with them now.
Guys, I've just found Dean Jackson. He's 62 years old. Tell us about your career as a HYROXer.
I've been 3 years, done the World Finals at Nice and in Chicago last year, and also now got 3 races this weekend.
So he is racing 3 times this weekend, and it is your 3rd World Championships. You're a superstar.
Yeah, that's it. It's, looking forward to it. I think I'll be tired on Sunday, though.
Oh, tired on a Sunday, that's for sure. Especially some of these age group athletes, Greg. They're not just doing 1 race. Most of them are doing 2 or 3. Those who've taken the sport seriously are coming to work this weekend.
Yeah. And I don't know how they do it. In all honesty, I know how I feel after running 1 HYROX. But yeah, these are, like we said, the top of the top, the best of the best, and they can do it.
The 0.5%, something that I am not a part of. But those who are down in Finland. Let's check in with them now.
People always say Finnish have no emotions. I don't believe that in HYROX. Finland, are we ready? Finland, are we ready? Oh, Finland has emotions, and Finland is ready for the World Championship. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. The people always say Finnish have no emotions. I don't believe that in HYROX.
Finland, we have a French legend in the studio with us, and by legend, from the CrossFit space, who now calls himself a hybrid bro. Are you a rock star, Willie Georges?
Sport, so it's something I really like.
I love the way you say, I try to do my best in a new sport. This man right here is the first CrossFit athlete who went to the games to run sub an hour. And now you've got it down to?
Yeah, but you know, as I told you, some people will tell you he's not competing this year at the game. So, but yes, I'm the first, not real CrossFitter, but CrossFit Games athlete to go sub 60 minutes. And yes, I want to be the first to go sub 55.
And where are you sitting at the moment?
Sorry?
What time are you sitting on at the moment?
56:29.
Pretty good, Greg, isn't it?
It's not bad. It's not bad. How are you finding the running training?
Yeah. People really thought I'm only a strength athlete, but before CrossFit, I did lots of track and field, so I'm more endurance. Right now, I lose some weight too, honestly.
Look, you went down and you caught up with Team France, didn't you? Before you came up here, you were catching up with Team France.
Exactly.
How are they all feeling?
Honestly, it's crazy. This venue is unbelievable. I did lots of really cool venue for the CrossFit game, for example, and also for Rogue Invitational. But this one, okay, it's really another level because it's big, and being with all the French crowd, French people, it's always a good thing, you know. You meet new athletes, and you meet some guys doing CrossFit too, so it's a good thing.
Talking of good venues, I believe you've also raced at the Grand Palais in Paris recently. How was that?
Yes, Grand Palais. It was a beautiful venue, historical venue for French people. And Berlin was a really good place too. But yes, Grand Palais, it was unbelievable. The French crew from HYROX did an amazing work because I don't know if you know, but on the Friday, it was a Friday night light, and it was crazy. So
looked brilliant.
I really want to go back next year.
Next year for that 55.
I really will try. I will give my best.
Well, so great to catch up with you, Willie. We'll let you
Thanks
go
to
back
you.
down there.
Yeah, thanks to you. See you later.
Because Jane Urbacher is with all of Willie's compatriots down on the floor, and you know the French, they bring the party.
I'm here with Clem from France, and Clem works for PUMA.
Yeah.
Did PUMA send you here?
Yes. So basically, I work for PUMA in France. I do marketing. And last year, I couldn't go to World Champs because they were only sending people from the global team, which makes sense, right? No budget for local team, extra. But I really wanted to go. I had like FOMO to not be in Chicago. So basically, I partnered up with one of my best mates. And I said, okay, this season, we try to qualify for World. So then PUMA has no excuse to send me. And long story short, I'm here. We qualified and super happy to be here.
I love that. And can you tell me which shoes are you going to be racing in?
Of course, I'm going to be racing in the DD84 HYROX.
Which color?
The new colorway, the bluish colorway. Yeah, even if I like the pink better, but...
We love it. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jane. Thank you. Yeah.
Clement Huber there. Clement, unbelievable story, because he did it all on his own to get here, despite looking after plenty of Elite 15 athletes himself, and now he gets to represent the big cat on the biggest stage. Look, there is one very famous mother in the sport of HYROX, and she is mother to a world champion, but she knows a thing or two about racing herself. Let's head on down to meet Linda Meyer's mum.
All right, we're down here with Linda Meyer's mum for Team Germany. Linda, you've been at so many World Championships. How does this feel here in Stockholm?
It's so great. It's beautiful. And I love this atmosphere. It's great.
And obviously we're not biased at all, but who's going to be World Champion tonight?
Linda.
All right, good luck. Go Team Germany. All right.
Germany bringing the party to Stockholm. Of course, Germany where this all began.
Yeah. It grew from 2017, I believe it was, at the end of 2017, the first event in Germany, and it's grown from there, and now it's a worldwide sport, and we're seeing events all over the world. But yeah, Germany at its roots.
You literally just saw there a ton of the HYROX staff diving in to celebrate with a lone athlete, because that is the kind of energy that exists here. It feels like we've all grown up through it together, and no matter the athlete, we are completely invested in their journey.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone's such a supportive community. These athletes are competing against each other, but it's very, very supportive. They're sharing tips, they're helping each other, they're spurring them on. Yeah, fantastic.
We've got the Hungarian team coming through now. Amongst them, Laura Horvath, CrossFit Games winner, World Fitness Project winner, Red Bull athlete. She's going to be on course with her brother Christoph. That's going to be a spectacle in itself.
Yeah, really super exciting pair in there. They've got come from a huge sporting pedigree, if you like their background is impressive, and they can put in a really impressive time, I think.
I am very excited about combinations of athletes that perhaps we don't often see race, but HYROX is giving them an opportunity to race together. Like Chandler Smith and Dylan Scott, the combo you never knew existed raced last season. Like stuff like that really warms the heart, just to see what people can do in this sport. We are going to, though, head back to the floor for more of the action.
So India is definitely bringing the vibes, they're bringing the dance here. India, are you ready? I don't hear you, are you ready? Let's go, India, dance away.
I love that we are seeing the Indians just getting amongst it, because that is a largely new market for HYROX.
It's a largely new market, you're right, but I think it could be a potentially huge market in the future. They're embracing like the world of sport and fitness so much more these days, and I think it could be really like grow from here.
I mean, just the growth of the Asia and APAC region in general, it feels like it's one of the fastest growing markets.
Yeah, absolutely it does. I think there's 24 Asian events already announced for next season, which is really exciting. There's I think we're going to Jakarta next week already, starting a new season.
Let's not talk about it, Greg. Next week? We haven't even finished.
No off season, straight back into it, and like 24 events already in Asia, and it's only going to grow from there.
Some incredible nationalities out on course, amongst them Ireland. Tills right down there, getting in on the action.
All right, we got the man, the myth, the legend from Ireland here, Tom Hogan. Tom, you know every single athlete in Ireland. How is the atmosphere here before Stockholm?
Amazing. Unfortunately, we have a lot of flights stuck in Ireland and Dublin today, so we only have half the team, but the atmosphere is amazing. We're all going to get behind Sean for the win tonight.
Behind Sean, you heard it from the man himself. Let's go for Ireland.
Yep, let's go.
The Hogans, OGs of the sport. I am now joined by Adam Story, who's on the Council for Sports Science for HYROX. Wow, it's getting loud in here. Adam, can you talk us through the role that you've been asked to play, coming in and helping us globally, holistically expand our knowledge-based coaching?
Well, yes, I mean, it's not just me. We've got a whole council on board, but yeah, the whole purpose of the Sports Science Advisory Council is to really upskill athletes, upskill coaches, much like we do in other high-performance sports settings, around best practice, around recovery, training, everything. So we've got a couple of great workshops running across this amazing next few days. But again, it's really just such a crazy experience to be here. You know, it's very on par with the Olympic Games almost. Like the vibe that we're getting here is very cool.
I believe one of the topics you've been looking at in the Sports Science Council is around like the effects of heat and the temperature in a venue on race performances. Can you just like touch on that? What have you found so far?
Yeah, 100%. So all of a sudden, like we're seeing some outdoor races. People assume that heat stress only comes from outdoor races, but no, these indoor venues get hot and humid as well. So across the course of the next few days, we're talking about how you can acclimate athletes for training, but also competition. You know, it's about getting that heat stress tolerance up, so you don't come to race day and just absolutely bonk. So that's the kind of education that we're looking to get out to the community, and it's going to be exciting stuff.
As part of sharing your educational pieces with the community, we did have the HYROX Coaches Summit fairly recently where we met.
We did.
What was that experience like for you, being able to share with like-minded people, but also with younger coaches who are coming through the system at the moment?
Yeah, it was honestly such a heart, like warming experience in terms of like a career high point as well. Like to see such a diverse array of coaches like coming through. The questions that we were getting fired at was phenomenal. And again, we can just see like the growth of the sport is just going to go to the next level in the next few months, you know? Absolutely crazy.
It's like we were just touching on, really. It's such a supportive community, but there's this desire to learn and share ideas and everything like that as well. We really saw that at that summit, didn't we?
100%. You know, in some other contexts, there's a little bit of ego that comes across different environments, but no, not at all at the summit. Like people were there to learn, they were there to share, and it's only going to get better, man. It's so cool.
You obviously are sharing this information with HYROX and how to grow their business, but you also coach yourself. Just for these athletes, what would they have been doing this past week, especially in terms of like taper, to prepare themselves for this afternoon or for this whole weekend?
Yeah. So they'll be managing a lot of things. They'll be managing training load. Training load volume would be down. Intensity would still be about there or thereabouts, but they'll also be managing a lot of things like mental anxiety and things like that. I actually jumped in a session this morning with 2 of my athletes that'll be competing tomorrow, so trying to keep up with those fellas. But again, it's sort of short, sharp sessions, and again, just making sure you're ticking the boxes like good sleep, nutrition, because it's going to be race day pretty soon for them.
It certainly is, especially with that music coming
here we go.
into
Here
our
we go.
ears. Look, we are no longer live, but we do want to catch up with Till, who's still in the thick of the action, kinda, with some more of our countries.
All right, Jaffa Movement from Morocco. How many World Championships have you been to?
5, I think. 5 World Championships.
So you've seen this before. How does this feel here in Stockholm?
It's amazing here.
So how many World Champions are we going to see from Morocco? How many World Champion titles is Morocco going to take here?
I think all of us.
Morocco's taking all the titles. There you have it.
There's such a mix of emotions happening right now, Greg. You've obviously were still experiencing clips from the Walks of Nations, and that is heartwarming. That, I guess, I'm not going to say you're everyday athlete. That's almost unfair of me to say you're everyday athlete, because these guys are training and planning and periodizing their entire years around being here right now. And then behind us, the build-up for what's going to be the opening Elite 15 race of the evening. The best of the best. Honestly, I don't even know how to feel, where to look. It brings up so many emotions. This perfect balance between amateur, professional, but everyone feeling like they're part of an athlete's journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Like all these athletes are at a world championship at the end of the day, and they've earned the right to be here. They are the best of the best. Thousands and thousands, in fact, 1.5 million athletes have competed this year, and we're coming down to the best of the best here. And yeah, we're building up to watch the best 15 in the world race. But all of these athletes are super high level. Like Jafar Moomin, who Till was just talking to there in Morocco, I think he's raced almost more HYROX events than anyone. Last I checked, he was up to 70 something, which is super impressive in itself.
It so is. Let's head on down to the floor and catch up with Scotland.
All right, we got Danny from Scotland here. I cannot believe how rowdy the folks are. They have to look like they have a lot of fun here right now. Is this your first World Championship?
Yes, this is my first World Championship, and it's only my second ever HYROX.
No way, you qualified in your first ever HYROX. Are you kidding me right now? Yep. That is incredible. How does this feel right now? It's becoming real, the dream.
Yeah, it feels amazing. I'm starting to get really excited now. Nerves are setting in a little bit, but yeah, I'm really excited.
Are you here to smash it, or are you here to just soak it in and enjoy it?
No, I'm absolutely here to smash it, and I'm aiming for the world.
Let's go smash it, Danny. You got this.
Of course, over the last 2 years, one of HYROX's major focuses is building on the adaptive division and giving a platform for anybody to be able to take part in this sport. It's been great to see.
It really has been great to see. We've seen some fantastic adaptive athletes come in, but yeah, to be able to make this sport accessible for everyone has been a really, really important part of how it's grown.
It's still throwback to last season in Chicago, and the final athlete to cross the line in the Adaptive Invitational was David Wetherill, and the entire arena had piled into just the wall ball zone to get him across the line. It was spectacular. Look, South Africa are still ready to party. Let's head on down and hear from them.
Saffas are definitely bringing the noise. This is crazy. How was the atmosphere among the athletes out there?
If South Africa knows how to do anything properly, it's how to bring the vibes and the energy. It was amazing out there with everyone cheering and shouting, really coming together.
So this is your second World Championship. Which was the first?
My first one was in Chicago last year, bring our number 2.
So how does this feel right now compared to Chicago?
Oh, I think we have a lot more people this year, so the vibes and the pressure, everything is there, but it's so much cooler to be supported by your whole community.
All right, let's go, Rebecca. You got this. The Saffas are...
Well, we know a couple of Elite 15 South Africans that are going to want to make their mark this weekend as well, don't we, Greg?
Yeah, Danielle Lowe and Vicky McIntosh, they're teaming up in the doubles tomorrow night. They've put in some really impressive performances so far this season. You can't count them out. And I know, like, there was an event recently in Cape Town. I believe there's another one in August as well coming up. And like it seems like the community out there is getting really behind HYROX.
Yeah, I really enjoy that. Of course, having spoken to Dan Churchill, yes, Australian, but also spending a huge amount of his time living in the USA, telling us about that early moment between him and Douglas Bremen about growing the sport in the USA. It's hard to believe how far it's come.
Yeah, and Dan had just recently come back from New York where there was a 10-day event and 50,000 athletes. So it just shows how far it's come. And I think like they could have sold even more tickets there for that. So yeah, the way it's going in the USA is incredible.
Let's head on down into the thick of the action because we are with the United States of America.
You might recognize these two incredible humans. I have Chandler and Jesse, husband and wife. You raced with Noah Olsen last year, but this year you upgraded.
I didn't hear you. I'm so sorry. Bruno Mars is bumping, so I didn't catch the opening ceremonies. We're having a good time here, but it's maybe a little too loud for me.
Yeah.
Did you catch her?
I know you said last year we raced with Noah Olsen. This year we are racing together, which is a big change, but we're very excited to see how this goes.
And how does this compare, this training, to what you've done previously?
It's been a lot more challenging in my book because, as you can tell, I am maybe not built for running, but it's cool to get forced into some new things, and especially when you get to be in an environment like this with the energy that HYROX is bringing, it's definitely well worth it. So makes all the hard days easily worth it.
Yeah, and as husband and wife too, it's just a new challenge.
We love it. All the best, guys.
Two unbelievably fun humans. I can't wait to see them take on mixed doubles. They are going to be great to watch, but this is what this sport is doing. It's bringing in people from different sports that want to give it a go. We've seen professional cyclists, we've seen professional triathletes, crossfitters, all coming to see, BMX world champions, curveball sports, all seeing if they can give it a go on the HYROX floor.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to suit one particular background. Like you said, there's a range of sporting backgrounds. Some of the guys tonight, they've come from a swimming background, racing in the Elite 15. It suits a range of backgrounds, a range of heights, a range of weights. There's no one person it's perfect for. It's like a range of people.
And of course, our final team out of that players' tunnel is going to be our host nation. It is Sweden, and the gang is down with them.
This is the home World Championship. How does that feel?
Feels amazing. Yeah.
I mean, could there be a better place in the world than Stockholm?
I don't believe so, no.
Could there be a better host than Sweden?
No, absolutely not.
Obviously not. Let's go for a World Championship here in Stockholm. This is the home.
Thank you so much, Till, so much, Jane. They're going to be joining us in studio in just a moment because the big night is finally arrived. This is the HYROX World Championships, and tonight it's the Elite 15 singles. I mean, you can feel the atmosphere, Greg. It's only mere moments away. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling excited, nervous. We've been working up to this all season, and I can't believe it's finally here, but it's going to be some great racing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in at 6:40. We're going to be kicking off the pre-show where we're getting the whole crew back in studio to talk you through, if you're new, who you should be watching. If you've been with us all season, well, come with us for a final ride. See you shortly.